Well, I'm very excited to be starting a dating relationship with you.
Me too.
So I want to establish something very important before we get too far into the relationship.
Okay.
So I want you to imagine a triangle like this, where this is me, this is you, and this is God at the top. Have you seen this illustration before?
I think so, but tell me your version.
Okay. Well, obviously, if God's on the top, again, each of us as believers, we know that our main goal in life is to pursue God to get closer to Him.
Yeah.
Now, as we're connected in relationship, the goal is that we are pursuing God. As we get closer to God, we get closer to each other. So as we're building relationship with each other, we're moving towards closer relationship with God. But now, on that triangle then, if one of us is starting to slip and getting farther away from God, then we're getting farther away from each other, right?
Yes.
So I want to establish that if this relationship becomes a stumbling block, and if we're slipping away from God because of this relationship, then this relationship is over. Do you understand?
Yes.
Remember that conversation we had when we started dating and I talked about the triangle about me, you, and God?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to talk about that again because as we're starting our marriage, I think that'll be super important,
Okay.
for us to establish. So I think, remember it was God, you, and me, right? And so as we grow closer together and throughout our life in this marriage, as we go closer together, we're growing closer to God as we pursue Him. But now if there's any point in our marriage where we're starting to drift away from God, then we're going to pull each other back up to get close to God again. So if you're starting to drift, I'm going to do everything I can to pull you back to God. And if I'm drifting, I want you to pull me back closer to God because we're committed to each other, to this marriage, and to God. Amen?
Amen.